Hi everybody, this is Lara at Pure Elliott Wave. I'm going to update Bitcoin Cash for you today. Before I jump into that, if you haven't already done so, I've got a free ebook on my website. I'll put a link in the description box right below. Technical Analysis Basics covers some basic technical analysis stuff, trend, volume and indicator ADX, trend lines, gaps, scale, and there's 2 steps to a high probability trade setup in there as well. So if you want to get that, it's free. Let's do some analysis on Bitcoin Cash. So this was a request from someone in my membership at Pure Elliott Wave. So I'm going to queue jump and do Bitcoin Cash before I continue with the list that you guys voted on. And obviously it's gone a little bit lower. So C actually looks like a pretty good 5-wave impulse now, doesn't it? Let's put that in. No, not like that. Minor 5 could be an ending diagonal. Minor 4 could be a zigzag. I don't think minor 4 is going to fit as a triangle. So my target is going to have to be recalculated. It was highly provisional anyway. Primary 3 must move beyond the end of primary 1. This high was 1640.92. Primary 3 has to move far enough above the end of primary 1 to allow primary 4 room to unfold and remain above wave 1 price territory. So the question is there a low here for Bitcoin Cash? Is it going to make a new low below this price point? Let's squish this up. Crypto compared data starts back in, I'm missing some time. Well, I've got my wave count, which I imported from Yahoo Finance data, starting here in December 2018. So it's still the same. Primary 1 leading expanding diagonal, primary 2 deep zigzag. Let's have a look at how primary 2 may have ended. Is it over here? I'll have a look at some classic analysis after this. I have to move this down here. I don't think there's going to be any problem with this. I've already done all this work off to the left of the chart previously. Nope, I think I'd put this up here. And this, could this be a triangle? No, maybe. No, I don't want to spend time on that. I want to spend time on minor 4 and minor 5 to try and identify the likelihood of this being over. This is a very strong bullish piercing pattern. We'll see if that's got some support from volume. If 4 is over there, could 5 be an ending contracting diagonal? Oh, that's not going to work, is it? 3 is too short. What if... Oh no, so this high, oh no, that high is above that, and that's going to be too short. Okay, so 4 has to be over here. Will it fit as a triangle? Let's have a look. It's on the right one, thanks, Motive Wave. No. B would have to be over here. Oh, no, it's not going to fit. Oh, it's got to be some kind of combination. Not a very good looking one, but it's possible. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that works. W, a brief zigzag that was deeper. X actually looks like a double zigzag. It could be. X waves can be any Elliott wave structure. And Y, an expanded flat. B moves beyond the start of A, and C moves beyond the end of A. Okay, so minor 4 fits as a double combination. Zigzag, X, flat. It's possible minor 5 could be over. If we see a new high above this price point, 125.98, then minor 5 should be over, because within it, no second wave correction may make a new start beyond a new price extreme beyond its start, which would be this price point 125.98. Let's have a look at classic technical analysis. I want to spend more time on this for Bitcoin Cash. I think this is where we need to focus to get some answers to the question, is this low going to be sustainable or sustained? Next, support below 74.61. Expanding this out to look at candlesticks. Doesn't look to be a bullish candlestick reversal pattern at this low. This one here doesn't appear to have a wick that's longer longer than twice the length of the body of the candlestick, so not a hammer. It does have a bullish lower wick though. I guess these three together could be considered a morning doji star. The bearish candlestick, the doji, and then the green candlestick, but the real body of this candlestick is so small, so if it is technically a morning star, a morning doji star, but it's not a very good one, not strong at all. Let's have a look at volume for that week. A little bit of push from volume on that week compared to the week immediately prior. Strongest week though on the final downward week. That's okay, sometimes cryptocurrencies end their movements with strong volume. On balance volume is exhibiting some bullish divergence with price. It's been doing that for a while though, and yet price has been continuing lower, so it doesn't mean price can't continue lower and that divergence develop further. On balance volume is within a narrow range, resistance and support. A break above resistance or below support would provide a signal, wouldn't be a particularly strong signal, particularly a break above resistance. This trend line has a bit of a slope and only 3 tests. The lower trend line is a little bit longer held, has 5 tests, so it has some technical significance. So on balance volume is slightly bullish and may give a signal if it breaks out of that range in coming days or weeks. ADX is declining. There is no clear trend. The previous downward trend reached extreme, but not very extreme. The previous upward trend reached very extreme. The downward trend just reached extreme. RSI reached fairly oversold on the weekly chart and then exhibited bullish divergence with price on a closing basis from this point to this point. Here to here, price is closed lower, RSI is higher, indicates weakness in that last leg down to that last low for Bitcoin Cash, so that's bullish. Likewise, money flow also exhibits similar bullish divergence. Let's see if RSI has reached oversold on the weekly chart before. No, it has not. So that's actually very bullish and supports the view that low could be sustained. If that low isn't sustained and we do see another low, that might be the last one. So if this isn't the low in place already, I would expect it's coming up very, very soon for Bitcoin Cash. Money flow index also bullish divergence. Has that reached oversold before? No, it has not. So the downward trend reached the most deeply oversold this market's ever been. ATR declining toward the end of the bear market, common behaviour, and stochastics neutral. Let's look at the daily chart. At the daily chart level, this candlestick here is a very strong bullish piercing candlestick. That's a bullish reversal pattern. In the correct context of a downward trend, it indicates a potential trend reversal, but it does not have push from volume. For cryptocurrencies, I keep saying this isn't a deal breaker. It's really good to see push from volume, but you don't always see it. If you study prior sustained lows for these markets, they are, and even in hindsight, they would have been very difficult to identify some of them at their lows. The hard lows for these markets are a lot harder to identify than the highs, although none of this is easy. But I do notice that prior sustained lows, bullish candlestick reversal patterns, do not always have push from volume. Strongest volume in recent sessions is for an upward session. It's this one here, the 23rd of November. So for the short term, the volume profile is bullish. So a little bit of doubt that that low could be sustained. No bullish candlestick reversal on the weekly chart. There is one on the daily, but it doesn't have push from volume. On balance volume does not exhibit bullish divergence at the daily chart level. Also has a small range, like I did on the last. For the weekly chart, you could draw a resistance line here, a support line here, and wait for a breakout for a short-term signal. ADX is indicating no clear trend. It's declining. It's at a reasonably low level now, below both DX lines, setting up for a new trend. Currently, the positive DX line is above the negative. If the black ADX line rises and reaches 15, it would give a very strong bullish signal. It hasn't happened yet. RSI, in neutral territory, exhibits strong bullish divergence. Let's squish this up and see how far back that goes. Quite strong. Oversold here, bullish divergence here, further bullish divergence here. So it first exhibited some bullish divergence on the 17th of June 2022. That has developed even further as prices moved lower. So the close for price here, 109.31. The close for price here 88.95. So price managed to move quite a lot lower after we see this bullish divergence develop. It continues further, and that's one of the problems with RSI and divergence. It's an indication of weakness, an indication and a warning of an upcoming trend change, but it's really not particularly useful in timing. You have to put all of this together in context. Money flow index also exhibiting bullish divergence. ATR overall still declining as price moves lower, and stochastics in neutral territory. I think for this one, I think it's probably 60 to 70% likely that this low may be sustained, but it certainly could move lower, and if it does, the invalidation point for the Elliott wave count is 75.075. So for Bitcoin Cash, the Elliott wave analysis does not expect a new low below that point. I need to move that down there. That's it from me with an updated analysis of Bitcoin Cash for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of the subscribers on the YouTube channel and everyone in my membership for your support. And if you haven't already got your free copy of Technical Analysis Basics, it's on my website. The link is in the description box below.